In every home, there is a silent mystery. The moment when your cat decides whether you are its refuge or its threat. That second when its gaze changes, when its body tenses, when it decides whether to come closer or to disappear. It's no coincidence. Science reminds us that cats are survival animals, but what truly matters is what they feel. Fear, trust, curiosity, emotions that define every step they take toward you. Today, we are going to reveal the most common mistakes that are pushing your cat away from you, invisible errors that destroy its trust and maybe sabotaging your relationship without you even realizing it. Mistake 1, the human hug, the predator's trap. For us, hugging means warmth, affection, protection. For a cat, it's a prison. When you surround it with your arms, it doesn't feel love, it feels it has lost control of its body. Have you seen how its tail lashes the air? Or how its ears flatten? It's not rejection, it's a silent cry of survival. Sit calmly, lower your energy, and let your cat decide when to approach. Trust is born from respect. Mistake 2, the staring contest, the invisible language. In our culture, looking into someone's eyes is respect. For your cat, it's a challenge. A fixed gaze is for them an invisible battle. But there is a secret, the slow blink. When you gently close your eyelids in front of your cat, you are saying, I trust you so much that I allow myself to close my eyes. It's the famous cat kiss, a gesture that turns tension into tenderness. Make the slow blink your daily greeting. It's the secret language your cat truly understands. Mistake 3, the chaos of time, routine anxiety. Your cat doesn't have a watch, but its heart beats to the rhythm of routine. Every meal, every playtime, every shared moment is an anchor of security in its world. Have you heard a long, deep meow, almost like a lament? Many times it's not hunger, it's anxiety. Its universe has become unpredictable. Set fixed schedules for meals and playtime. Your cat doesn't seek luxury, it seeks stability. Mistake 4, sensory invasion, the failure of punishment. Your cat's sense of smell is an invisible universe. That perfume you love, that air freshener that relaxes you, for them, it's a chemical attack that disorients. And here comes the gravest mistake. Punishment. A shout, a spray of water, a late reprimand. They don't teach, they only wound. Your cat doesn't understand guilt. It only learns that you are danger. Replace no with yes. Reinforce what you want repeated and offer alternatives for what you want to avoid. Mistake 5, hygiene and forced socialization, betraying their dignity. Cats are clean and reserved beings. If their litter box isn't spotless or is in a noisy place, they will look elsewhere. It's not revenge, it's necessity. And the most common mistake? Forcing them to socialize. Dragging them out of hiding so visitors can see them is betraying their trust. Curiosity is their engine, and it only blooms when they feel free. Place the litter box in a quiet spot and let visitors ignore your cat. Mistake 6, broken silence, ignoring their subtle language. Your cat doesn't speak with words, but its body is an open book. Every movement of its tail, every shift in its ears, every variation in its purr is a message waiting to be heard. The most invisible mistake is ignoring those signals. When your cat hides, when it stops playing, when its gaze dims, it's not indifference. It's a silent cry that something isn't right. Science reminds us that cats are masters of nonverbal communication, but what truly matters is your ability to read their soul in those small gestures. Observe closely. If your cat changes its routine, appetite, or the way it seeks you out, don't ignore it. It's their way of asking for help, companionship, or simply respect. Mistake 7. The noise storm, shattering their inner world. For humans, loud music, sudden laughter, or the clatter of dishes may be everyday sounds. For your cat, it's a thunderstorm inside its fragile universe. Cats live in a world where silence is safety. A slammed door, a vacuum cleaner roaring, or constant background noise doesn't just irritate them, it fractures their sense of refuge. Have you noticed how your cat vanishes when the house fills with sound? It's not capricious, it's survival. Their ears are tuned to detect danger, and every unexpected noise is a warning. The antidote is simple yet powerful. Create islands of quiet. Respect their need for calm. Offer safe spaces away from chaos. And let silence be the bridge to trust. Mistake 8. The invisible hunger. Misreading their silent plea. For humans, hunger is simple. An empty plate, a loud request. For your cat, it's a subtle symphony of signals. A quiet stare near the food bowl, a gentle paw on your leg, or a sudden change in routine may not be about appetite, it's about need. The invisible mistake is confusing every meow with hunger. Sometimes it's thirst, boredom, or a call for attention. Overfeeding or ignoring these cues can break the delicate balance of trust. Fresh water always available, measured portions, and playtime as nourishment for their spirit. Listen beyond the sound. Your cat's plea is not always for food, it's for connection. Being a good owner doesn't mean doing a lot. It means knowing when to do nothing. Respect their space, their time, their silence. Remember, your cat doesn't need grand gestures. It needs consistency. A quiet corner, a clean litter box, predictable schedules, and your calm presence are more valuable than any expensive toy. The true proof of love for your cat is giving freedom and security at the same time. Every small change you make today will be reflected tomorrow in their gaze, in their purr, in their choice to see you as their refuge. Don't punish yourself for past mistakes. What matters is that now you have the tools to transform your relationship and become the guardian your cat has always been waiting for. Because what your cat knows about you is not just science, it's trust, it's mystery, it's love. See you in the next video, here on Felinity.